Alright, here's a quick video on how to move, in this case, materials from one file to another. When we bring in files that are not blend files, we call that importing, just like we would normally in programs. But when we're actually bringing in just pieces of another blend file into our blend file, we call that appending. There's actually two ways we can do it. We can append and we can link. Appending creates a copy of the source material in the target file. Linking actually makes it so that you are referencing the original blend file all the time, and making a change in the original blend file would make a change in the target blend file. But we're not going to do that right now. So in this case, I've got two materials that I've created. Let me pull them up here. So the first one I did was this one here, and it's real simple. Wave texture multiplied into a checker texture scale, into diffuse, into a material. Call that one warp speed because I couldn't come up with a better name. And then this one, it's a Voronoi texture multiplied into a checker texture, into diffuse, into material. Kind of fun. And I call that one swirly twirly, again, for lack of a better name. So I'm going to save this file, and as you can see, I called this one materials source.blend. So I've got these two materials on these objects. What I'm going to do is open up material scene, which is the scene that I provided for you for the project. And now you'll see if I select, say this Suzanne here, and go to the Materials tab, I don't really have much in the way of materials. I just have the default materials that's on everything, and a material that I put on the floor. Material 4, I can rename that one ground material. But I want warp speed and swirly twirly. So to do that, I'm going to come up to the File menu, and here are my two options, link and append. In this case, I'm going to append because I want to create a copy of my original material and not link to my original file. So I hit append. Then I need to browse to the source file. So material source was the file. Now what you're going to see when you click on that are these folders, and these are all the different types of objects that you're going to find in that blend file. Brushes, cameras, lamps, materials, meshes, objects, scenes, textures, and worlds. We want materials. And there they are, swirly, twirly, and warp speed. So what I can do is I can shift click on the ones that I want. I've got them both selected, and I'll hit append from library. Now, it appears that nothing has happened, but if I choose, say, this cube, and then browse for material, you'll see that this is on there. Now, another quick little tip: if we have a material applied, say to this one here, and we want to apply it to a couple others in one step, what we can do is select the others, then select the material, the object that has the material we want. So in this case, I've selected the sphere, this Suzanne, and then made the cube my active. And then what I can do is Control L for making links. And then what I want to do is make a link to the same materials. And what this is going to do is it's going to link the material of the current active object to be the materials of the other selected objects. So now you'll see that and if I change my viewport color of swirly twirly to say this, we can see that happened. Then I will come to this cube and do warp speed. I'll change the color of warp speed to this. Then I can select, select, select. Alright, so I select, Control L, materials. And now those all share the same link to the materials. So now when I render, I get this, and I'll render this out really quick. So I see that my resolution is nice and high. I'm going to turn up my sampling to 256. And then I'm going to render. And through the magic of the internet, in a moment you will see the end result. Alright, and there we are. There's the full image rendered out. I think the only difference from the sample file is that I turned on denoising before rendering, which I will probably replace that file with. So anyway, I hope that helps in getting you set up, and we'll see you next time.